السفر قطعة من العذاب. Traveling is a piece of torment, عذاب. It's a portion of the عذاب. يمنع أحدكم طعامه وشرابه وثوبه ونومه. It prevents traveling, prevents someone from his food, drink, clothing, and sleeping. فإذا قضى أحدكم نهمته فليعجل إلى أهله. If one of you finishes his travel or the purpose of his travel, let him go quickly to his family. Traveling is a piece of torment. Always. And the Rasul justifies and he explains why. Because all of the schedule will change. The comfort zone that we are accustomed to, the routine that we have in our daily life, of eating at this time, eating this food, drinking this, the clothing that we have, everything will change. The schedule of sleeping will change. Even nowadays, I think this portion is harder than the old days. In the old days, they have the hardship with traveling with camels and these things, and their bodies were stronger than our bodies. But the schedules now, if you have a flight, any portion of the night, then all of the night is gone. Then all of that will change. And if someone finishes his trip, let him quickly go to his family, not to stay away. Right? We have merits of staying inside your house with your family, especially at the time of fitan. It will give you a good place. So just to go back, if you are going and traveling for a purpose, why should you stay longer in that difficulty? Just go back to your family. With difficulty, alhamdulillah, Islam gives us some breaks and some advantage, and we have the rukhsa of qasr al-salah. Rukhsa of qasr al-salah, that salah ruba'iyya, instead of praying 4, you pray 2. And this is mentioned in the Quran. ضربوا في الأرض فليس عليكم جناح أن تقصروا من الصلاة. There is no blame to qasr salah. This is sunnah, to do 2 rak'ah instead of 4 rak'ah. Salat al-Fajr stays as is, no change. No change in time, no change in the number of rak'ah. Salat al-Fajr. Maghrib stays in number 3, but you can combine it. You can combine Maghrib and Isha together, and Dhuhr and Asr together. And it was reported that Rasulullah ﷺ did the Jama'. So the Jama' in Shafi'i madhab and Hanbali madhab and Maliki, the Jama' is you pray them from Maghrib, let us say Tayammum Maghrib, beginning of the time of the first to the end of the time of the second. Okay, so from Maghrib, beginning of the Maghrib, in Shafi'i madhab, all the way to midnight, preferably, but you can do it up to Fajr. So if somebody is traveling, you can combine them. In Hanafi madhab, as you know, it is back to back, the last 5 minutes of the first and the first 5 minutes of the second. So you stop one stop. This is Hanafi. In Shafi'i, you have the flexibility to stop any time and you pray them back to back. So alhamdulillah, it was ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that when I was traveling to visit my family in the last 3 days, that whatever comes in your way, alhamdulillah, California has many masajid around the alhamdulillah, wherever you go, you'll find a masjid. Alhamdulillah, there's ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even if there is no masjid, one of the special gifts to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there are 6 special gifts to him. وَجُعِلَتْ لِيَ الْأَرْضُ مَسْجِدًا وَطَهُورًا. And the earth is a place of worship and a place of purification. You can do tayammum, right? And you can pray, whatever. فَأَيُّمَا رَجُلٍ مِّنْ أُمَّتِي. Any of my followers who is traveling or wherever he is, he can do salah. But alhamdulillah, the masajid were there. Today I tried to count the number of the masajid that we visited. SubhanAllah, there were 8 masjids. Alhamdulillah, including when we were coming back in Dallas, we prayed Salat al-Fajr and we went to meet friends and there. Alhamdulillah, that the masajid, wallahi ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one of the blessings here as Muslims, we don't have like other religions, this is my own place of worship and this is yours and registration, right? We don't feel any like hardship because you're like any masjid, just you walk in, right? Any masjid, just you walk in. And if there is a number you call, you say, give me the code. And usually now the masjid, they have the wudu area and the outside of the masjid where you can pray. So even if you come late as a traveler, you'll find like the outside place available. So alhamdulillah, there are many ni'am from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, although there is a hardship. The purpose of my visit was